Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Keith and welcome to my review of the new movie Hereditary. This is the film that is being billed as the scariest movie of 2018. I don't necessarily think there have been a lot of scary films so far, so the pickings aren't exactly strong for that title, but nonetheless, it's supposed to be the scariest. And isn't that just the way it goes these days? You'll have a movie that's the funniest, or a movie that stars a certain actor or actress and it's the best movie they ever did. Anytime something comes out, we need to put on this new title. And to their credit, it's effective advertising because there was a pretty decent crowd for this film. Now, the movie is about a family, and it centers around the fact that the matriarch of the family has passed away. Her daughter, played by Toni Collette, and her husband, played by Gabriel Byrne, are left to pick up the pieces. The only problem is that their relationship isn't strong to begin with. They've got a couple of kids who seem to be eccentric in their own right, and slowly but surely, crazy things start to happen within the family. And I say slowly because it's probably about a good hour into this movie before things start getting a little weird. Now, it's interesting because this film seems to be pretty polarizing in the sense of if you look at a lot of the instant reaction or the early reviews for this film, people are going on about how wonderful it is. I'm scratching my head coming out of the movie thinking, exactly what did they see? Several times through this film, I turned to the left where my friend Derek was sitting, and him and I exchanged looks of, what the hell are we seeing? We might have put it in a different way, but for this blog, it was, what the hell are we seeing? Now, to the movie's credit, I think Toni Collette delivers probably one of her best performances. People are saying she should be nominated for Best Actress. Well, I think that's nice talk to have in June. We'll see how we feel in November, December, but I'll say it was probably one of her best roles because she's delivering some amazing material. Gabriel Byrne, for his part, does some great work as well, but Toni Collette's really the star of this show. I don't have a problem with her performance. The problem that I had with this movie was in the writing and the fact that I felt there were a lot of things from other horror movies that were basically plucked and put into this one. There isn't anything that we hadn't seen before in this movie. I didn't find myself scared. I didn't find myself jumping and being terrified. I don't say that because I'm a guy and I'm trying to sound macho, because there are a ton of films that have scared the bejesus out of me. This just wasn't one of them. This was more of a head scratcher than anything else. From an artistic standpoint, yes, you can sit back and say that the writer-director took liberties with certain things and he did different things within the horror genre. Sure. But at the end of the movie, and without giving anything away, I felt that it was just recycled and things that I've seen in the past. Didn't love this movie, but I certainly didn't detest it as much as my friends did. I just don't necessarily see what all the buzz is about. At the end of the day, I give Hereditary a C-, and that's really being driven by the performance of Toni Collette. Go and see it if you must, but don't expect to be terrified. Don't expect to have this in the same conversation as greats such as The Exorcist or even more recent ones like The Conjuring or things of that nature. Decent film, and that might be stretching it, but probably more so just a very, very overrated film. In the end, you had a daughter who was a loner, a son who was a stoner, and an overall movie which was a bit of a groaner. If you have the chance to see Hereditary, which I give a C- to, let me know what you think. CFL_fan on Twitter, Facebook.com/WittyWhittier, and WittyWhittier.com. Thank you so much for checking this out. My name is Keith, and I'll see you at the movies.